Hey, hi there, Taurus. Welcome to my channel. My name is Lynda, and I would like to thank you for tuning in to those energies and influences that are coming through for your monthly predictive reading for December 2019. Cross-watcher energies are interchangeable, and please only take those portions that resonate with you. Okay, Taurus, off camera, I've performed a protective blessing. I've meditated over and shuffled these cards just for you. Your first card, it's the general atmosphere. It's the basis and the issue of the matter. It's the situation. Number 6 of the major arcana in the Rider-Waite deck, the Lovers. This can be a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You could have Gemini in your chart, or this one could represent someone else. Otherwise, it's the energy coming through of choice and temptation, attraction. That's the angel Raphael, the angel of air and communication. Mercury rules Gemini. This can have to do with a love relationship. It's the struggle between sacred and profane love, the harmony of the inner and outer aspects of life. It's learning and growing through relationships. There can be trials. This is a soulmate card. You're meant for each other. There is an alignment and a balance between physical desire and spiritual needs. Sometimes it's a difficult choice. The angel above them stands for truth and strength found in their relationship. This is an important and usually long-lasting relationship. There's attraction and love and beauties and trials overcome. It's physical and emotional healing. And if you're unattached, this can be pointing to a future relationship. And if you're already concerned about your love life, then could mean help from a lover or a friend. If you're single, it can be time to let love come into your life. This card carries a blessing. It's a need to heal a rift, or a romantic involvement coming. It's a critical life decision with a love relationship, and you're at a crossroads. Just remember to act with your heart, and choose the best version of yourself, and do what you love, and everything else will follow naturally. This is cooperation and an attraction that requires cooperation, and you will make the right choice. So be clear about your personal beliefs. This can either be a choice between two lovers or a business deal. This could be an attraction for something different coming. It's evolving to a higher plane of understanding. And as long as you communicate openly and honestly, that will create harmonious and fulfilling relationships that are built on trust and respect. The primary principle here is a union of opposites. Your second card, and these are the energies crossing over your path. These are your subconscious influences. The Ace of Wands, Taurus, fire energy. This is the root of all fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is action, animation. Wands are in constant renewal and growth. This is a strong attraction. It's the ignition. It's the beginning of something, a business, a relationship, arts or finance. This indicates high passion in relationships. This is being open for the new, and it's a way out of hard times. It can be a spark of inspiration, a gift from life. It's a positive new beginning. This new opportunity is a seed to be nurtured. It's a bright new idea, a burst of creative energy, a source of inspiration, excitement, and enthusiasm, and the energy for something new. This can be very high passion in a love relationship, excitement and fun. In a career, look for opportunities to be creative. It could be a new and exciting job offer. But this new opportunity must be grasped in order to come to fruition. So follow your inspiration. There's potential for great success. You may have started something new, or you're working on an old project that will finally bear fruit. This is a call to do something actively or to let something happen, and you will find the answer in the doing. So be bold and show who you are and what matters to you. The Lovers with the Ace of Wands, this is the start of passion. It can be a love affair or a new beginning in an already existing relationship that brings happiness. It can also represent falling in love. Your third card, this is how it affects you. These are the external influences that you are aware of. This can be your attitude. The Seven of Pentacles, Taurus, earth energy, which is your element. This is a card of dedication, working, perfecting your skill, working on your job. This is striving for self-perfection. It can be the beginning of a profitable undertaking, employment or commission. It's skill in material affairs, handiwork, and the arts. Sometimes the apprenticeship stage. This can represent employment to come with mastery and skill in doing a good job and avoiding mistakes. This is being your own benchmark, and it's something that you do yourself. Things are evolving nicely, and you're getting closer to your goal. You're absorbed, and you're concentrating, and you're doing what you need to do, and working on your talents. This is applying your skills in a productive manner, and you know how to go about achieving what you want. This is being sincere and persevering, and then your efforts will succeed. This new venture will be successful because you train yourself intensively with a clear goal in mind. This might be doing groundwork. The Lovers with the Eight of Pentacles, this can represent contracts at work or choices at work. It's using your dedication, and it represents a lasting relationship that takes work. It's working on what you love or with the one you love. And now your fourth card, it's the future card, the results, the outcome, the resolution, and being in the future position. This could be a surprise. The Queen of Cups, Taurus, water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This can be in your chart or someone else's, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is someone that's emotional, they're loving, and a dreamer. This is one of the most powerful of the minor arcana cards. Her power and accomplishments are rooted in love. They're a romantic woman with intuition. They're a good wife and a mother. They can be a healer. They're emotionally open to the king, and they bring balance. This is someone that's very emotional. They can tear up at the drop of a hat. They have a heart of gold, but they do not always let people see it. She's creative and has a strong will, and that enables her to develop her talents, and she draws inspiration from her own life and from the world around her. This one may have a quiet nature. They could be shy. The Lovers with the Queen of Cups. This is a relationship that is dreamy and intense. And now your fifth card. It's the bottom of the deck card, the underlying issue. This is what's unseen. It's unseen because this is not something that you are sharing with others, yet you are consciously aware of it. Number 13 of the major arcana, death. This can be a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This has to do with change and renewal and transformation. There's an ending, there's been closure, and now there's going to be regeneration. This change may be in the consciousness. This can be the birth of new ideas and new opportunities after a time of pause and reflection and discovering what no longer fits in your life. This is a dying away of old habits and old fears and old hopes and old ways of dealing with the world or old relationships. This experience can seem shattering, but if we welcome change, we find that death leads to new life and new possibilities. This is an opening to something that's more important. The time has come for the new. It's creating closure. It's new life to follow for the better. But the old ways must first be destroyed to make way for the new that's coming into being. This is letting go. It's a dissolution with transition. It's letting go of someone or something, experiencing loss and endings, and accepting impermanence. It's giving up old habits. It's creating closure. It's divesting, ending financial or emotional debts, and forgiving and reaching that point of no return. It's putting the past behind you. It's something that you've outgrown, and you now have a new belief system. It's old habit patterns that you've shaken off. The Lovers with the Death card. This can represent a close relationship where two people are very different from each other. The Ace of Wands with the Eight of Pentacles can represent a new job offer. and climbing the ladder. And now is the time to take that leap. The Ace of Wands with the Queen of Cups. This is dreaming of a new beginning, but nothing happens if you fail to take action. Could be that a hobby has the ability to turn lucrative. The Ace of Wands with the Death card. This is great potential and taking a chance. It sparks enthusiasm. Could be a dead end. Queen of Cups with the Death card. This is feeling emotional about change. The Eight of Pentacles with the Death card. This is not seeing the progress that you are making. Here's your advice from the Oracle deck. Earth Magic by Stephen Farmer. Taurus, you've got childhood, which represents innocence. Childhood. The light from the heavens falls upon the children through the rays of the sun that illuminate their presence like a spotlight. The little girl reaches out to these bright beams, and these elements together portray an idyllic childhood activity for many of us who have had the privilege of exploring the natural world. The blanket of lush meadow grass embraces a small pond, which leads to a more distant valley, one that is darker and shrouded by very clouds that also produce this remarkable play of light. In their exploration of the world, it's inevitable that these children will at some point lose their original innocence. It doesn't have to be a permanent loss, however. We don't need to live in constant fear and anticipation of such event, nor do we have to reconcile the loss of that state of purity by constantly romanticizing the past and missing out on the present. The wisdom and faith we've accrued from our life experiences are key to recapturing that state of innocence. The light that will guide us through any dark passage is the light of spirit, from within that connects us with Source. Finding our innocence once again, we become aware that it was never lost, just forgotten. Taurus, innocence is not simply the lack of guilt or shame, but a quality in itself, one that you naturally possess when you first come into this existence. There are challenges that you have faced throughout life that have further shaped your personality and character. You have also likely encountered moments following a disappointment or a loss when you turned sour or cynical, and no doubt have had times when your layers of anger or fear blocked the flow of your vitality, your life force. Yet in spite of all this, there is a core of innocence that you can reawaken by releasing any shame that has covered over the truth of who you are. Take any opportunity to heal this shame and let it go so you can revisit that state of purity. Doing so helps you see every moment with fresh eyes and removes the filters that inhibit your light and love from coming forth. You truly are a child of God, so allow yourself to be that. Thanks, you guys, Taurus. I hope you stay tuned in and leave me a comment or a thumbs up, and please subscribe, or even just say hi. Now remember, what goes around comes around, so I'm sending you out love and light and blessings. Thanks for watching.